The Young Americans is a charitable organization dedicated to providing music education and performance opportunities to young people around the world. They are a group of talented young people who sing, dance, teach others, learn from others, and entertain. They travel around the world holding workshops to children in schools and other communities. They visit places such as Germany, South Africa, Japan, and the UK. On this tour, there are 45 young Americans visiting 22 schools across the UK. The 45 YAs work extremely hard. They are on tour for 3 months with only a couple days off. They unload and build all their staging and equipment, go straight into teaching and performing for 3 days, and then pack it all up into the lorry again to drive on to the next school, where it will be repeated again. For the next 3 days, they will be taking a special visit to RAF Alconbury, a US military base in Cambridgeshire. The YA's energy and passion for music inspires children and has known to impact lives.
We travel around the world and we meet like all types of different kids. Kids who are really into performing and kids who are maybe kind of shy and not used to it. We also work with students in prisons and special needs kids. I think the Young Americans inspire kids to be more confident in themselves and believe in themselves more, because yes, we teach them singing and dancing, but we also teach them self-worth and that it's great to be different and it's great to be you. I think we have a pretty big impact on them. Whether they're used to performing or not, they get a lot out of it.
We teach, but we're not teachers. We're more like cool and like brothers and sisters than like teachers.
There's 45 of us, and because we're an organization that doesn't get paid for what we do, you know that no one's in it for the money, and everyone's in it for the passion and for the love of music and teaching kids.
I joined the Young Americans because I took a workshop in what we call middle school. I was 13 years old, and they really kind of turned my whole life around and inspired me in a time when I wasn't going through a lot of good things. Like, school was very difficult for me with like a lot of bullying and stuff like that, and nobody really supported me. So when they came and they kind of showed me that it was okay to be myself and do what I love to do, they just turned my life around. And after the first day, I went up to my teacher and I said, someday I'm going to be a Young American.
We're going to sing, we're going to dance, and we're going to have a ton of fun. So, how many of you are ready to have some fun?
The way the Young Americans affect children in a workshop is, it's kind of hard to understand until you see it, because we spend like 2 days learning a show, and then the third day we run the show, and the whole time we're teaching them, but we're not just teaching them material, we're teaching them to believe in themselves and that it's okay to step out of the box and sing and dance and express yourself in all these different ways. And it helps just to open up kids to the idea of trying something new, and we just give them a friend for the next, like for 2 days basically. I love just making friends with the kids and messing around with them, and somehow the show all comes together through messing around for 2 days.
I'm Xavier Goins. I was born in America, but I live here I've lived here for about 2 years. Before the Young Americans came, I was actually planning not doing it. I just wanted to try and get away, but then I joined in eventually. I was just embarrassed to go out in public after I heard that they're going on the stage as well. I'm not one of the people that like going on stage. I just like being somewhere where I'm not really known. I'm still not like my brother. He loves going out and just going out, showing himself, getting attention. I'm not like him. I just tend to stray away from others.
Well, my name is Aaliyah Burlingame. I'm from Corpus Christi, Texas. I'm 15 years old and I'm a sophomore in high school. I've been in a military base school for a year in San Antonio, Lackland. And I've literally lived in Texas 14 years of my life, so coming here was a big change, but I love it here. I waited for almost 5 months for this, and I am so glad they're here, and I love all of them. They're so like jumpy and bubbly, and it's like me. I didn't expect them to be like out there like that. They were really, like they just came up to me like, hey, what's up, let's go dance. I'm like, oh my gosh, yes. And so, I know, I really liked it.
My name is Cameron Navarro. I come from Arizona, and I'm 14. I've been here for about one year. Before the Young Americans came to perform in the gym, I thought that the idea of them coming wasn't really that great. And then after I saw them up there on the stage, I thought it was really cool, and their confidence built my confidence. So I decided I wanted to join too.
Before the Young Americans came, I didn't think it was going to be that cool. I mean, I'd never heard of them before, so I thought it was just a bunch of dancing people. I didn't really know what it was.
The Young Americans just don't do singing and dancing. They are an inspiring, talented group of young adults, and I am so happy to meet them. I'm actually really, really happy.
Since I met them, I was just getting to think that I was just gonna mess up really badly because I don't go out in public a lot. Since this happened, I'm now not afraid to go out in public, and I'm not afraid to just sing by myself anymore. They changed my confidence. I was shy to meet other people. Now they helped out. I'm not so shy meeting others, and I'm confident in public now.
I think personally the Young Americans have inspired me more because beforehand it's been very like something I do as a hobby, where now I really want to make it like big, like I want it to be like my life performing.
Then we got our instructions that we're gonna have to learn this dance in 7 minutes. And I was like, oh wow, this is crazy. I don't think we're gonna be able to learn this that quick. Next thing you know, I'm learning how to dance.
I've been chosen for this solo in Les Mis. Well, I was really excited. I mean, I didn't know I was going to get a solo because one of the Young Americans just had everyone sing in that room, and I didn't know what it was for, so I just, oh, okay, and just went up and sang. But I was really surprised on getting a solo. I didn't know I'd actually get it because there's a bunch of talented kids here. But this right here is opening a door for me, and it makes me think about my future a lot because I want to be a performing arts student in college, and just looking at them, it inspires me a lot.
So I'm in charge of a singer-songwriter section of the show, which is where we take one of the kids and we get them to write their own song over 2 days, and on the third day we actually perform their own material in the Young American show. And for this show we have a girl called Alexia.
Well, I had McKenna come up to me, and it was right after everyone was singing, and I was still kind of nervous, and I was like, okay, what does this person want? Maybe it's something good. And they're like, well, we want you to write your own songs, and we were wondering if you have any songs that you want us to work with. And I said, well, yeah, I have some songs.
When she stood up and sang in front of everyone, she had really good confidence, and she had a really good singing voice. We thought that she was the perfect person to write a song, and it turns out she actually had written some songs before, and she plays guitar really well, so it was perfect.
So I tried to come up with a little bit more of an upbeat song. I came up with it within 15 minutes. We came back, we shortened it a little bit, and we came up with the chords. The song was inspired a bit by Peter Pan because it's my favorite film, and all the stuff that goes in there kind of relates to the song, but it could relate to other people, so it's just not all about fairy tales, but it's like real life. And we both knew this would happen. When I'm up on stage, I feel kind of nervous because I don't perform in front of a lot of people at my school. So coming up here, I feel like I can become more comfortable with larger crowds, and I've become more comfortable singing in front of people I don't know. So happy that I could get in front of people and just sing my heart out with a song that I wrote. The Young Americans have given me a lot of confidence, because before this I would shy away. I wouldn't really do much singing unless it was in my house or with certain friends that I knew. But now that I've done this, I can say, yeah, I can sing in front of most people now. Maybe after the Young Americans, I'll try to get signed to a record company and try to put myself out there.
Wow, have we got a treat for you tonight. These are 46 of the finest, most talented individuals who have absolutely raised the bar in terms of excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, the Young Americans!
Great show. That was an amazing show.
They have so much energy.
It's electric.
It wasn't that bad as I thought it would be. I had actually quite a lot of fun, yeah, to say.
It went awesome. I loved it so much. The solo was great. I didn't mess up, so that's great too.
The hardest thing about being a Young American is we go to a town for 3 days and we meet these kids and they're wonderful. And then at the end of the 3 days, we've created this incredible show and we've all become friends and we've learned more about each other, and then we just have to leave. And we may or may not see those kids ever again. And that's definitely the hardest part, yeah.